Yo, word up traders, how are we? Welcome back to Simply Forex. It's our first live stream of the week. I always miss your faces, haven't seen them for a while. So hope you're all doing well. Hope you had a nice weekend. Hope you've had a good trading week thus far. I have just literally polished off 5 milk chocolate digestive biscuits. I've got a biscuit problem recently and I just wanted to air it. Yeah, a problem shared is a problem halved, as they say. But apart from my biscuit problem, we are going to do the following, guys, right? I'm going to show you a couple of trades that I'm in. I've been building these bad boys since Monday, since yesterday. We're also going to take a look at all of your questions as well, guys. So don't be shy there. Ask as many questions as you like to do with trading, right? We'll try and answer all of them. What else are we going to do? Let's take a quick look at the calendar. There is no news, guys, really. You know, we've got imports, exports, trade balance for CAD and US dollar, but no big news there, guys. So unfortunately, we cannot play guess the news game. I know, I can hear the tears happening right now. So that's the plan. Let's say hello to who is already in the house. Right, Yassine, hello. Father Sunglasses, hello. We're getting a few questions already. That's great. Cedric, hello everyone from raining Manchester. Okay, Cedric, I'm more southern. I'm from just outside London, but yeah, equally rainy there, I believe. But I live in Dubai now, but I'm from that neck of the woods. Michael, how are you, mate? Colin, yo. How are we, guys? Hello, traders. Welcome to the first live stream of the week. Now, let me start by showing you the trades I'm in. So I am in US dollar Swiss franc. Okay, clearly we was in this range, right? This is the day chart, guys, and then we broke this range. Those of you who may be in it or are not in it, it is at a wonderful level right now, and it's bouncing off of that level. Okay. So US dollar Swiss franc, this is exactly what I wanted to see. But I don't enter on the day chart, right? I go down to the lower time frames. I enter on the H4 chart. And I've been building a trade, guys, right? I did enter in here because I was seeing some bullish H1 candles and a bit of H4 resistance there too. And then I've entered more buys at this level as well. All right, so this is where we're at currently, and I've been building this trade, like I say, since yesterday. And it's doing what we want it to do right now. We're clearly in a H4 uptrend. It's retraced to a really nice level, and when you get this combination, guys, right, that I'm about to show you, it is a wonderful bloody combination. Okay, and the combination is this. You've got these last highs that were resistance. They now become support. Okay, we like that. We also like the fact that we're in a H4 uptrend, as I just pointed out, and we have the moving average 20, and this gray zone is a daily support level. So there's so much confluence with this trade, right? So when you get this like triple or even quadruple whammy of support, it's just such a nice trade, right? It'll do this now. No, but regardless, that is a wonderful setup, right? And on my second buys, I'll probably take some profit off my. Okay, these are my second buys. These are my first buys. Okay, so if price does come up to here, right, my stop loss is down here. I'll probably close these buys, right? That's the beauty of building a trade. And I'll let these buys run. All right, so we'll see how this plays out, but it's looking good so far. What's not looking as good, and another trade I'm building, is Canadian dollar, Japanese yen, right? Similar scenario. So if you look at the day chart, you can clearly see we broke this key level, right? This key level, we're in an uptrend, and we broke this key level. We're just looking for a retrace to take this higher. Okay, so that's the day chart. And then if we drop down to the H4, because as I've explained, this is what I enter on. Now, this too is in a H4 uptrend, right? It's not rocket science what I'm showing you guys. It's a lot of logic, it's a lot of price action, and it's a lot of looking at different time frames to take the trade, right? Trading is as difficult as you want to make it. That, I don't know if I've used that saying before. That is a very good saying. It's so true, right? So for years, I've made trading very difficult for myself, right? You know, but there's no need to, right? Keep it simple. You know the acronym KISS, keep it simple, stupid. No truer word applies to trading, right? It's as difficult as you want to make it. So you can see the simplicity of it, right? I've shown you the day chart. That is in an uptrend, okay? I've shown you the H4 chart. That is in an uptrend, right? So I want to buy it. Okay, obviously there's a, you know, I don't want to be buying into resistance, you know, things like this. I don't want to be, you know, potentially trading when there's news being released, right? But generally speaking, this is what I'm looking for to enter. Okay, so the actual entry is not rocket science. There's a bit more science to it when we start managing trades and building trades and hedging, etc. Right? There's a bit more skill to that. But this is exactly what I'm looking to do here. And what I do like now, guys, is we're starting to see some buyers enter the market, right? Look at these wicks, these bottom wicks. You know, they're all closing back within one another. We're starting to see buyers, right? So again, we're looking to take price up to here, if not further. So yeah, they're the two trades that I'm in, guys. I'm also looking at oil. Now, oil has been, you know, like, again, if we look at the day chart, right, please bear in mind this candle hasn't finished forming, right? In fact, I'm going to go back in time, right? That candle is today's candle. Okay. Now, this is clearly a buying opportunity, right? We're in an uptrend. Let me just show you that. We're in an uptrend. Okay. Bullish candle. Room to move into, right? Let's buy oil. Also, you know, from a macro, it's all them biscuits, guys. From a macro, you know, economic fundamental point of view, the news, right? The Middle East, you know, conflict has led, well, and the sanction on Iranian oil that Biden was talking about, you know, has led to an increase in the oil price, right? Makes sense. But what I do like is that it's backed up by technicals. Yeah, this is in an uptrend. So if I go back to real time now, we're at a really nice level potentially, yeah? Yeah, we can clearly see we're in a H4 uptrend. It's retraced to, you know, there's a nice level in here. You've got the moving average 20 catching up. Right, I'm still considering buying oil. I haven't entered the trade yet. And really, why am I a bit hesitant? It's just the weekly level, guys, right? This is the only reason, okay? You know, we can see here that we're kind of in this, I'm going to say this, right? I think this is still in a weekly downtrend. Lower lows, sorry, lower highs, lower lows, okay? But again, this is a little subjective. You could argue that that's the trend and we're in an uptrend. Either way, right, we're at the moving average 20. And for me, this is still in a downtrend. So it's just this that's putting me off buying oil at the moment. All right. And that's pretty much everything that I'm looking at, guys. But enough about me. Yeah, let's focus on you. kindly turned up to the live stream. Let's take a look at a few of your questions. Before we do, guys, if I can ask you already, if you enjoy my trade analysis, trade ideas, please subscribe to the channel. We would love to have you. Smash the notification button and smash the like button, guys. Yeah, come join us. Right. So let's start with Yasin. So Yasin's okay. So we've got, hello, Tom. Hope you're all right. Could you share your hedging scenarios? So far, I've come up with 2. Now, Yasin, to talk hedging, right, and to go through hedging properly and understand it, we would need a few hours, right, for you, to go through all the scenarios. But let me just give you the basics of hedging, okay? And also, guys, if you want all of my hedging tutorials, then you can come join our VIP Trading Academy, okay? And right now, we're giving you free access if you sign up with Pepperstone. So you can see Pepperstone, a broker that's compatible with TradingView. If you sign up with them, guys, we will give you free access, okay? No brainer. Check it out. But basically, hedging is this, right? Let's just pick any currency pair. Let's go with Euro US dollar. Let's go to, let's say, the H1. It's probably going to get more setups here. Couldn't have picked a scruffier price action. Let's have a look at Aussie dollar, US dollar. Okay. Bear with me, guys. I'm just trying to find a good scenario for this. Okay, let's take a look at this one. Okay. Yeah, this will work. Right. So the idea of hedging is this. Okay, this is the H1. This is what hedging is about. It's about having 2 chances at entering the trade. Right, now let's do this one, because this will okay, let's do it here. Right, so let's imagine, guys, right, you need, obviously, every day I look at the higher time frames, and the daily and the weekly are going to give me my direction. And let's say for Euro Yen on this day, on Thursday, the 3rd of October, it told me to sell. Okay, I'm sure it probably didn't, but just for the sake of this exercise. So all I'm seeing this H1 structure, and all I'm doing is saying, right, I will sell this when this low breaks, because we've had a structure change on H1, right? We get the break, I start selling here, okay? We got the break, I'm thinking, Tom, this is coming down nicely, right? But the market has other ideas sometimes, yeah? If you use the normal stop loss, your stop loss would be, I would say above these highs, okay? But instead of using a normal stop loss, I'm going to use a buy order, okay? Simple as that, right? Not a stop loss, a buy. Now, price doesn't do what you expected it to do, okay? Now, price comes up, all right? And it's taken your buy order. So you're now in a buy order and a sell order of the same value. But you've looked at the daily and the weekly again. It's still telling you to sell this pair, right? It's probably not. I'm just using it for this example. So all I'm going to do is wait for the setup again. I want H1 to be in a downtrend, okay? Then we get another break, right? Price breaks this low in here, okay? So at this point, when we get this break, it's actually this candle right here that breaks it. We can then close this buy trade. But we need to protect ourselves. We would put another buy order up here to protect ourselves. Okay, I'm still in this sell trade. This hasn't changed. And then we just follow H1 structure again. Right? Simple as that. Okay, and we're looking to sell again, right? And that's all it is. Trading just gives you, when you talk about scenarios, it's just, I'm trying, if the market says I can sell it, I'm going to trade my first setup. If the market doesn't work out and takes my buy order, I will trade the next setup, right? As simple as that. That's the basics of hedging, guys, right? But again, if you want lots more information on hedging, please come join our VIP Trading Academy, right? The links will be given to you by the editor. And the editor is mental. Okay, what else we got here? Hello, Brett. How are you, mate? Hello, Hamed, Shreyas, Full King Pepe. How can you forget that name? Jean-Marc wants to look at silver. McFlave, no poll today. The editor will be receiving his P45. Okay. But before we do, right, we've got a question here. So how to be calm in general, right, whilst trading. So don't do stupid shit, right? If the only time you're going to get agitated when you trade is one of two things, right? And if you break it down, this is what it is, right? You're going to get agitated, okay, or become not calm. What's the opposite of calm? Yeah, agitated, or yeah, okay, agitated, right? You are going to become agitated if firstly you do not follow your trading plan. So guess what? Follow your trading plan. Okay, you will get agitated if you don't do that. You won't be calm. The second thing is you might follow your trading plan in terms of the strategy and entries and exits. But the only other way of being agitated is you don't follow your money management, right? Or your risk management. Let's say normally you risk 1% a trade, and for some bizarre reason you decide to up it and you're risking 5%. That will make you agitated. And those are the only two things that are going to make you agitated from a trading point of view. And then the third most important part is psychology. And psychology only kicks in when you do stupid shit, right? There's no better word for it. Yeah, you don't follow your plan, you don't follow your money management, right? And don't get me wrong, I'm not being flippant. I know how hard it is to follow those things, right? But you just have to. You have to follow them to the letter. And if there's any gray area in your trading plan, make it black and white. So that's how I stay calm. I just follow my trading plan. I follow my money and risk management. I rinse and repeat every single day. That breeds consistency, and therefore my psychology rarely gets involved, right? I don't have any emotions, right? If I have a losing trade, I lose 1%, right? It's happened to me thousands of times before. It will happen to me again, no problem. But as long as I followed my trading plan, or, you know, I'll start doing stupid stuff with money and risk management, and there's just no excuse for it. Just don't do it. All right. So yeah, hope that helps with that, Father Sunglasses. Right, what else do we want to look at? So, okay, Colin is also building the US dollar Swiss franc trade. Yeah, should be nicely in profit at this point. What else are we looking at? Yeah, so this is a good point by Shreyas, right? So Shreyas is saying here, I don't know lately, I'm seeing good movements in some pairs, but with very less pullbacks. So finding entries has become tricky all of a sudden. Could not agree with you more, Shreyas, right? But the thing is, I don't want to trade it, right? You are going to get, let's just find a bit of blank screen, right? So you come in every morning, you sit down, you do your analysis, right? And I do my daily analysis, and on, you know, and then I find I've got 4 or 5 potential trade setups, right? I can look at these pairs for buys or sells, right? And then once you, okay, the editor has come in with a poll, I can see. It doesn't mess around. Okay, we'll look at this in a minute. Now, if a market does this, so I'm generally entering on the H4 or H1. So if H4 or H1 does this all day, right? It's literally like that, right? Yeah, it's, you know, it just does that. Then I can't enter it. There's no value. Yeah, I don't want to enter it. There's no value. Whereas if the H4 does this, happy days. Yeah. I have numerous opportunities to enter. I want to enter in here. I want to enter in here. I want to enter in here. Okay, so I'm only really ever going to trade this type of market. I'm not going to trade this market. So all that is saying to you, Shreyas, is it's not part of my trading plan. I haven't had a deep enough retrace into value. I don't have a setup. So be it. Have a day off, right? Go and, I don't know, I was going to say ride your bike like for children, but, you know, go out on your bike, go play, you know, football. I'm thinking like I'm 8 years old again for some reason. You know, read a book, watch a series, do whatever you like. Have a day off if the market has just shot off without you, right? No problem. I almost don't mind them days because I will give myself a day off, right? And then come back when the market is more conducive to your setups. Yeah, don't feel like you have to trade every day. Yeah, just trade the days that make sense in terms of your setups. And that's it. That's all you got to do. Again, don't over confuse it, guys, right? Keep it simple. But yeah, good observation, Shreyas. Right. Okay, so the editor has put, what's your trading superpower? Spotting patterns like a hawk, keeping cool under pressure, predicting market moves, fearless market rider. I am going to say mine is predicting market moves. So there you go, editor. Right, what else are we looking at? Right, I cannot get rid of this poll now. Right, I cannot get rid of this poll. We appreciate the poll, editor, but I now cannot see anyone's questions. Right, you're back. We're back. I can see your questions. Full King Pepe. Full King Pepe. Hello, good sir. How long were you trading for before you were able to quit your day job? A very long time. Probably, yeah, around 6 years, really, before I completely stopped working. It might have been earlier, but then I got such a good job offer, right? And I just thought I'd do it for a year for the money. Sold my soul to the corporate world for one more year. But yeah, it was around 6 years of sort of part-time trading whilst I had a job, really. But then 6 years, I started off with stocks, yeah, just buying and holding, and then that sort of moved into Forex, and then Forex took off. So yes, about that. Right, what else are we looking at? Silver, silver. This is, I know without even looking at it, it's hitting resistance and daily support. It's hitting weekly resistance and daily support. This is the problem with silver, right? So if you look at the weekly chart, okay, you know, let's, should we do this one together? Yeah, let's do this one together, right? So we're gonna analyze this pair together, guys, right? Because, you know, put your answer out there. If you put stuff out into the universe, it normally has a way of helping you out. That's what I find. Saying stuff like, I'm going to start a YouTube channel. If you put it out there, it becomes a reality. 3 years later, we're still doing it. So there you go, right? I put that out there, it become a reality. So Don't be afraid. Give us your answer. And the question is, and give us your answer in the live chat, guys, right? There's no such thing as a wrong answer. And if there is, the editor will kick you out. No, I'm only joking. He won't do that. There's no such thing as a wrong answer. So everyone right now, please answer me this question. On silver, this is the weekly chart. Would you buy, sell, or stay out of this market? Those are your only three options every day in the market. That is it. So what would you do, guys? Silver, weekly chart, buy, sell, or stay out of the market? I'll have a drink while I wait for your answers. Brett, is that a technical term, Tom? Don't do stupid shit. Yeah, that is a technical term. That's all in the big economic books. I think Warren Buffett once said, don't do stupid shit. I'm sure he said that. I bet he has said that to some of his employees behind closed doors. They're like, here, our fund manager, you've got 30 million under your control. Buy some, do well in buying shares. Don't do stupid shit. I guarantee you, he said that to one of his employees at Berkshire Hathaway. Right, we've got some answers in. Good. I love it when you get involved, guys. Hamed, stay out. Michael, stay out. Aaron, sell. McFlave, stay out. Cedric, stay out. Wesley, stay out. Brett, stay out. Jean-Marc, I won't pronounce your surname, stay out. Right? So the market has spoken, right? Sorry, not the market, the sentiment of the market has spoken, right? You are all telling me to stay out. So, Jean-Marc, this one is for you, right? So that everyone's saying stay out of this. And I've got to agree, right? Again, why do I agree? For the following reasons, right? We are in an uptrend. Okay. So I want to buy this market because it's in an uptrend. But don't, again, I don't want to keep saying it, but don't buy into resistance. That is an example of doing stupid shit, right? I don't think I've ever sworn too much on one of my YouTube channels, videos. I don't have another channel. I meant videos, right? So if this scenario ever happens, I'm in an uptrend. It doesn't matter what time frame and we're at resistance. I know I don't have a trade, right? So weekly, you all said it, guys, we would stay out of this pair, okay? Right, but let's get more data. Yeah, let's get more information. Why wouldn't you get more information? So let's do it. Let's go to the day chart. I'm going to put this level through here. It's clearly a level, right? Now, what would you do here? Right, so same question, guys. On the day chart, would you buy, sell, or stay out? So everyone get involved, guys. What would you do? Don't be shy. Right, so Michael would buy, Cedric would sell. Hello, Greg. Hello, mate. Brett would buy, Jean-Marc would stay out, Wesley would buy, Hamed would stay out, stay out. All right. Okay, Greg would buy, Sammy would stay out, Father Sunglasses would stay out. So a bit of a mixed bag with this one, right? Now, I don't know about you, right? And I hope you feel the same. I do not want a mixed bag, right? McFlave would say stay out. I really don't, right? I want all, for me to take a buy trade or a sell trade, I want you all to think the same. And I'm going to show you a chart in a minute, right? Now, what do I make of this? So we know this is weekly resistance. We looked at the weekly chart. Also, key to point out here is that we are in an uptrend and we have stopped making higher highs at this level. That is a bit of a, alarm bells ringing that this trend could change, right? But as we currently stand, yeah, it hasn't. We're still in an uptrend, and this is where we're at. Maybe we get a bit of a ranging market because we've clearly got a daily uptrend, right? We've got higher lows, yeah, higher highs. Okay, so there's lots of buyers in here, but we've got this weekly resistance level, which means there's lots of sellers in here. And that basically means you're between a rock and a hard place. And what will most likely happen is daily buyers will push this up, weekly buyers will push this down, daily buyers will push this up, weekly sellers will push this down until we get a break to the downside. I would start selling, or we get a break to the upside, we could start buying. All right, so for me, for that reason, it's a stay out for me right now. I really like this level for buys. I do, right? But it's because it's coming off the back. If it wasn't coming off of this weekly level with all of this selling pressure, look at that wick. Sellers. Look at that candle. Sellers. Look at this candle so far. Hasn't finished forming. Sellers. Right? So I don't want to be buying that. So again, I would stay out. Right? So if you think about it, guys, right? We've had the weekly chart telling us to stay out and the daily chart telling us to stay out. So we stay the hell out the market, right? Again, like what I show you guys is just logical, common sense stuff. But you just need to understand price action, like trend, structure, candlesticks, support and resistance, value. And you need to understand it on multiple time frames, right? Weekly, daily, H4, etc. Now, let me ask you, so why even look at silver would be my argument, right? As soon as I see that, I'm like, right, no trade, next one. Now, let me show you US dollar Swiss franc, right? If we go to the weekly chart, right, and I asked all of you right now, so let's just do this exercise quickly as well, right? So if I said to all of you, weekly chart, US dollar, Swiss franc, what would you do? Buy, sell, or stay out of the market? So everyone right now, guys, let me know. What would you do? US dollar, Swiss franc, weekly chart, buy, sell, or stay out? Let me know. I'm going to have a drink of vodka. Michael would buy, Brett would buy. Anyone else, guys? Don't be shy. Sammy would buy. Alex would look for buys in a lower time frame. Jean-Marc would buy. Anyone else? Give us your opinion. It could be sell. It could be stay out. Whatever you're thinking, guys. Don't be shy. Share your opinion. Shreyas is in a buy right now. Right. So there you go, guys. Right. Weekly chart. We have, okay, Aaron would stay out. Right. But on this weekly chart, you are the sentiment of the market. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buys and 1 stay out. Okay. So how much, that in itself is enough confluence, right? Enough sentiment. And I just totally agree, right? This was in a downtrend. It hit this consolidation and then bang, it's broke to the upside. We are now in an uptrend with this bullish candle breaking these highs, right? So I would buy this market, potentially all the way back up to here. Let's drag this resistance along. Okay, so weekly was telling us to buy, the majority of us to buy, right? Now let's do the same with the day chart. Okay, so looking at the day chart, guys, again, everyone get involved. Yeah, so US dollar, Swiss franc, daily chart. Would you buy, sell, or stay out of the market? Michael would buy. I would have bought at the low, but now the retrace has started. Okay, yeah, I hear you, Leon. But still a buy, right? You would look to buy. Sammy would buy. Aaron would buy. Nguyen, apologize for my pronunciation and the accent. But would buy. Brett would buy. McFlay would stay out. Alex, I'd wait for a retest for buys. Jean-Marc would buy. Okay, so again, right, we're not, everyone doesn't have to agree with you, right? And that, you know, that's almost part of trading, right? But we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 buys and a couple of stay outs. So again, market sentiment says we would buy this chart. Now, if you remember silver, right, weekly and daily were both like stay out, yeah? Whereas this US dollar Swiss franc, we've got weekly and daily are both telling me to buy, right? And then all I'm looking for, and that's exactly what I'm looking for. You know, I want everyone to be seeing the same thing. Excuse me. And basically, you know how I look at 28 currency pairs every morning, guys. And this is what I do. I look at weekly, daily, which ones are telling me to buy, which ones are telling me to sell, which ones are telling me to stay out. And I usually, you know, most of them tell me to stay out, but I usually end up with 2, 3, 4, 5 trade ideas that I can then potentially trade, right? I will then go down to the H4 and, you know, find an entry. So that's what you're looking for, guys, right? That's what you're looking for in the market. So it's a good little exercise, and thank you for participating. It would have been a very crap exercise if you didn't participate. Right, what else have we got in here? I'm sure I saw some other questions. Before I take the other questions, guys, could I just ask everyone to subscribe and smash the like button? Also, guys, if you haven't already, please come join our trading community. It's full of traders sharing knowledge, ideas, and you can have a chit chat as well, right? What's not to like? Trading can be a bit of a lonely place, right? If you want more than that and you want access to my trade signals, to my tutorials and my strategies, and you want direct access to me, then please come join our VIP Trading Academy. And right now, if you sign up with our preferred broker, Pepperstone, above my head, we will give you free access to the VIP. So change your broker or open a broker with Pepperstone. Even if you are a current Pepperstone user, we can still put you under the Simply Forex banner. Right, guys, what else have we got here? Johnny, thanks for your hedging video. Trading without a stop loss has been a game changer. Okay, Johnny, glad to hear it. I'm glad you're using hedging to your advantage. And I still don't like to think of hedging as trading without a stop loss, because it's not a stop loss, but you're still protecting yourself, right? So that's important to note when we're hedging, right? You're still protecting yourself. What else have we got here? Alex, Tom is cooking again. Alex, in a trading term, yes, maybe. If you ever saw me cook, you would not be saying that about me. I am like, I would burn baked beans, you know? That's how terrible cook I am. I order a worryingly amount of food. Healthy, but yeah, terrible. Anyway, Nagayen wants to look at the NAS 100. Okay, let's take a look at the NAS 100. Where are ye? All right, let's get rid of these drawings. And again, let's straight away, right? Just look at that wick. Look at that wick. There's real indecision in that market. Okay, there is, right? However, let's just look at the facts of the market, right? We're in this. Yeah, I'm going to say we were like this, right? Potentially, well, not potentially, like factually, we were getting lower highs, but these lows were holding. Okay, so we was getting a bit of a, like a descending triangle almost, right? But we broke out of that triangle. Yeah, just breaking these highs. Okay, we did with this candle. But look at that wick. Do you want to buy into that candle? Right? So the weekly chart is tricky. It's all a bit of a stalemate here, right? You've just sort of got buyers and sellers, yeah, not really having a dominant buyer or seller. Okay, but this is in an uptrend, only just. Okay, so it's not giving us all a bit indecision, this chart. But let's go to the day chart and try and get more information. So this was that, yeah, if we just follow structure. So this was that level we were talking about. It broke out of there, and this is where we are, right? So we are firmly in an uptrend. Higher lows, higher highs, right? We're in an uptrend, which would suggest, right, we could look for buys potentially back up to this blue line, right? If not, if not a bit further up into here. Okay. Okay, but right, a couple of days ago, maybe, yeah, this would look, if we go back to here, literally a couple of days ago, this is looking like a nice trade, right? A nice bullish candle in this uptrend, right? Away we go. But this was Friday, and there was NFPs on Friday, right? And then, you're not going to be jumping in on the indices when NFPs is coming out. And then literally, look what happened Friday, a super bearish day because of the NFP. Okay, and then if we go back to real time, this is where we're at. But for me, yeah, if we get let's say even a bullish-ish candle like this, because of structure, because of that weekly chart, because of a breakout of this descending triangle, I think there's a little bit more room to the upside with the NASDAQ. Yeah, and we could potentially take price higher. Let's take a quick look at the H4. Okay, that's broken down. So what I'd like to see is something like this, right? And we start building up. We start to see higher lows, higher highs, and then I think we've got a trade on our hands to potentially come higher. All right, guys. So yeah, there you go. There's the NAS. Again, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and smash the like button, guys. Don't forget to check out all of the promos we've got running. We've got our free Discord channel. We've got our VIP Trading Academy. Check it all out. It's all in the video description. And I'll see you same time again tomorrow for more live streaming. All right, guys, see you later.